Afternoon, everyone. It's about 5:30 on Monday, the 22nd. This is your closing comment, video number 295. And if you like the work, please hit the subscribe button. It was kind of an interesting day today. I have two charts that I want to share, and the first is the gold. I think that it's pretty self-explanatory, and I've been harping on it for a couple of weeks now. We took a 100% up rule liquidation on half of our position today at 294 when the market roared up to these highs. There are a series of high closes, none of which is over 1770. We have this one here at 1768.90. We have another one here at 1756. We have another one today, actually, as you can see, 1766. We were up as high as 1779. This high right here is 1775, so we beat that. The only one we have not beaten is this one at 1788. I think it's a foregone conclusion that we're going there. I just don't know how much of a pullback we're going to have to go through, or a consolidation, now that we're breaking out again. The other chart that I want to mention is the oil chart. Also, very good looking chart. We bought some Valero today on the basis of that, since, as I mentioned in last night's letter, regardless of how much petroleum there is around, somebody's going to have to refine it, and Valero is the most flexible of all of the refiners. So I pointed this out also on the Sunday charts with comments as breaking out of this consolidation, getting back into this gap that the bottom of starts at 42.17. Today's high was a higher high than Friday, and we closed up almost exactly on the high. I see this definitely going to the 45 area. Can't imagine anything that would stop it right now. The Dow was down 210 at the open. As we discussed this morning, fair value was way out of line because of a sharp sell-off on Friday after the close in extended hours that I'm going to say probably had a lot to do with the rebalancing of the S&P and the other indexes. Less down this morning was NASDAQ, which was the big winner today, closing up 110, new all-time high close, up 1.1%. A disturbing issue is that the NASDAQ / S&P, which is really being pulled around by six stocks. Those six big stocks, including the FAANG stocks and Microsoft, now equal 25% of the capitalization of the S&P, and that's getting excessive. The S&P was up 20 or 0.65. It's now only down 3.5% from the highs. Russell was up 14, and the lowly transports could not manage to get up, finished down 16. As I mentioned, oil was up 90 cents at 40.73, the gold up 13.40 at 17.66.40. Bitcoin has been chopping around, and it tried the 93 level again today and was turned to the upside, closed 95.85, up 270 after touching 9,700. Bonds were basically unchanged. Facebook is getting a little bit of weakness here on the basis of NAACP complaints to them and ads being canceled by several of the big hiking companies, Marathon, REI, Patagonia, Nike, on the other hand, was upgraded by Piper Sandler with a price rise from 96 up to 112. It finished the day at 99.51, up 373, or just under 4%. American Airlines came out with a statement that they are going to be raising more money through bond offerings and stock offerings. The thing that I have to say here is very precautionary. Um, this money is going for nothing. I mean, it's not like they're investing this money in plant and equipment, new planes, more gates, expanded destinations. They're not. This is only to survive, and it's going to take a long time for them to work off this. SpaceX, as I mentioned this morning, got a contract from NASA. The contract is actually for the training of astronauts, not for the delivery of them to the space station. And it was up 16% at 1739. DraftKings, which also got an upgrade today from Jefferies, did not fare as well. Remember, this one was a SPAC, as was SpaceX, and so it started at around $10 late last year and has been as high as $44.79. It got this price increase today, $55 price target, and the stock was on its way, but at 43 and 3/4 just ran out of steam, reversed, and closed pretty close to the low at 38 and a quarter, which was down 9%. I think that this one's gotten a little ahead of itself. NVTA, an acquirer, bought a company called Archer DX today. It's a genetic testing company, and it's unusual, but the combination looked so attractive that the street bid up the stock, up 8 3/4 at 27.05, up 45% on the day. And last but not least, we have Sonos, which was written up by Citron. Citron's Andrew Leff, and he tends to be a short seller. That's what makes this one so interesting. He thinks that this company has phenomenal margins and that Apple will end up eventually buying it, and he suggests $30 would not be out of range, which makes it look very cheap at 1406, up 220 today, or 18%. The all-time high for this stock is only 2360, so I don't know if they really have to pay that kind of premium, but we'll see. All right, everyone, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back in